AI is getting smarter and more powerful by the day, and now one of the leading AI companies says its latest model isn't safe to be released to the public just yet. The New York Times is reporting that Anthropic will instead release its new AI model called Claude Mythos Preview to a select group of technology companies for testing before it goes public. Joining us now to help make sense of all this is Jared Perlo, who covers AI for NBC News. Jared, our viewers might be familiar with Claude, but can you start with the basics? What is Claude Mythos Preview, and why, if Anthropic has it, would they say, we have it, but it's not ready yet?
Yeah, so this new model from Anthropic is the most advanced in their Claude family of AI models. So if you use Claude, or maybe you're familiar with their competitor, OpenAI's ChatGPT systems, these are basically really advanced, cutting-edge AI chatbots, essentially. But Anthropic discovered when they were releasing or working on this new model that its capabilities are just far past anything that we've seen before in terms of what they can do, especially when it comes to cybersecurity. And what they've discovered with this new model is that it was finding thousands of cybersecurity vulnerabilities, far passing the abilities of any human, or all but the most advanced human software engineers. So they basically said, hey, let's pump the brakes. Before we release this publicly, we want to basically help companies, tech companies like Microsoft, like NVIDIA, shore up their cyber defenses so we can maybe in the future release this model more safely.
It's, I think, mind-boggling to me, to a lot of people, that the people who built something right now don't have the capability to control it. Is this something that we should expect to happen more as new and more sophisticated AI platforms are released?
I think honestly it is. So one of the lead developers of this new model called it terrifying. He posted that on X this morning. Wow. And when the people who are building it tell you that, obviously there are reasons they might be saying this for marketing or to drum up interest. Obviously we're talking about it right now. But I do think they're mostly saying this in good faith. And I think people should really be aware that we're entering a new paradigm of AI models, where if you can just imagine you have a data center full of these AI models running 24/7, they don't have to take lunch breaks, they don't have to sleep. They're constantly looking for vulnerabilities in different software programs that can just unleash a new wave of potential cyber attacks, of exploits that humans previously couldn't perform.
Anthropic has also been in the news recently because of a clash with the Defense Department. What can you tell us about that?
Yeah, so it's really interesting that this is coming at this time because Anthropic is currently involved in a lawsuit with the U.S. government, with the Department of War, with many agencies in the Trump administration. So this goes back to Anthropic basically saying, we think we're going to develop models that are so powerful that the government shouldn't be able to do absolutely anything it wants with it. The government said, well, actually, we want to be able to do whatever we want with it. So I think it's a really interesting and kind of frightening issue we're all starting to deal with.
Right. And it's almost like Anthropic is saying, well, you can't have this one, but perhaps you could have this one. Let's still talk about it. NBC News AI reporter Jared Perlo, thanks so much for helping us understand all of this. We appreciate it.
Thanks for having me.